Transferring your benefits into the Cadent Gas Pension Scheme. On becoming a separate company to National Grid, it made sense for Cadent to create its own pension scheme. In fact, it's something Cadent had to set up as part of the sale agreement with National Grid. So that's what they've done, and the Cadent Gas Pension Scheme is the result. The trustees of the National Grid UK Pension Scheme have agreed to transfer everyone's benefits and the assets from Section C of the National Grid UK Pension Scheme into the Cadent Gas Pension Scheme. So, what does this mean for you? If you're still a contributing member, the benefits you've built up in the National Grid UK Pension Scheme will be transferred to the Cadent Gas Pension Scheme, and you'll start building up benefits in the same way you did in the National Grid UK Pension Scheme. When you transfer, your contributions to the new scheme will be worked out the same way as they are now. If you pay AVCs, you will still pay them, and you'll have the same options for retiring early or late as you do now. You'll also have the same death benefits that you had in the National Grid UK Pension Scheme. If you're a pensioner, your pension will continue to be paid every month in the same way, but from the Cadent Gas Pension Scheme, and will be reviewed each year in the same way as provided for in the National Grid UK Pension Scheme. And if you have a deferred pension, there's no change. It will be transferred to the Cadent Gas Pension Scheme, and you'll receive your pension in the same way as you would have done in the National Grid UK Pension Scheme. In fact, the Cadent Gas Pension Scheme has been set up so that when the transfer happens, it mirrors what's currently available in the National Grid UK Pension Scheme. However, there are two things that will change. We'll have our own trustee board, and the new trustees will appoint a new administration provider for the scheme in 2021. Cadent has already appointed 2 very experienced professional independent trustees to help run the new scheme. They will be joined by 6 others, including 3 of the existing National Grid UK Pension Scheme trustees. In 2021, we'll need to run an election so you can choose some of your own trustees. You'll receive more details next year about the new administrator and the election of member trustees. Remember, in our type of pension scheme, the sponsoring employer has to fund and support the benefits that are built up. Cadent is the sponsoring employer for the Cadent Gas Pension Scheme in the same way that it was a sponsoring employer for Section C in the National Grid UK Pension Scheme. Cadent's ability to fund the new scheme is backed in the same way as before by the company's gas distribution networks. Cadent is a strong company and is regulated by Ofgem. The new scheme's trustees will have a duty to oversee the delivery of scheme members' accrued benefits. The trustees have appointed professional advisors to help them with the running of the scheme and will keep a close eye on funding, investments and on Cadent's ability to support the scheme. We'll post regular updates about the scheme and the changes ahead on our new website, www.cadentgaspensions.com.